Are you a rational trader? Do you act with good judgment? Maybe you're inclined to say yes, but let's get you thinking. When was the last time you took a really great trade, taking profits where you said you would and locking in the trade feeling proud of yourself, only to then throw it all away on the next terrible setup you find and end the week negative? When was the last time you blew up a trading account or failed a funding challenge based off one stupid mistake that you made, trading with more risk than you knew you should be using? See, these are all things we know that we shouldn't be doing, yet you do it anyway. Despite knowing deep down what you should be doing, your irrational mind doesn't allow you to do it, and instead will take you down the path of stupidity, leaving you with nothing but another loss, another failure, and another disappointment. It simply doesn't matter how good your understanding of the market is, if your silly irrational mind won't allow you to translate that understanding into real results. But you can rid yourself of this demon, so here is where you should start. First of all, after watching this video, I want you to go and buy yourself a notebook or a journal. Do it immediately. If you've got one lying around, even better. But make sure you get one. You need a notebook, a journal, or just some paper to work with. Then next week, I want you to fill in every single day at the end of every single trading session, how well you followed your processes, and also where your mindset came in. So the aim here is to actually identify each day where your bad, irrational decision making is actually damaging your trading profits. So, for example, if you took a terrible trade because you were bored or frustrated because the markets were moving sideways, mark that down and make note of why you took that silly trade and how your mindset actually impacted that decision. On the other hand, perhaps you took a good trade, but then you closed it way too early because you were hesitant to miss out on the profit that you already had. This is another place where irrational thinking has creeped in. It makes a lot more sense to hold your trades to target as you would do in your backtesting and as you understand you should be doing, but actually doing it in reality can be hard sometimes. Now, while you're doing this process, be totally honest with yourself. You're only fooling yourself if you lie to yourself about your emotions and about how it affected your processes. Be fully transparent with yourself because this is going to give you actionable points to then work with. And then the next step, once you've filled out the journal at the end of each day, is at the start of the next day, before you start trading again, review this journal and internalize the pains caused by your silly actions previously in the last trading session. This should help to give you that boost of confidence and that boost of discipline you need to not make the same mistakes again. And when you reach the end of the week, I want you to go back and review the week's performance and see if you made any improvements throughout the week. Hopefully you have, but in a short time span like a week, it's possible that you haven't yet made the changes required, which is also fine because that just means over the weekend you can build out your actionable points from the previous week and then put your full focus this week, not on making profit, but on getting rid of these silly mistakes and these silly happenings that come up due to your irrational mindset. And while you're doing this, what I want you to do is assess your real performance that you got with your interruptions versus the performance you could have got if you'd have let that trade run, if you'd have not taken that bad trade. Basically, anything that's down to irrational bad decision making, cut that out and see what the hypothetical performance could have been. I will almost guarantee that it will be better than what you achieved by interfering with your trades. Now, by marking down your shortcomings every day, you instill the importance of staying rational and staying disciplined and cutting out these bad mistakes. Now, this is a highly effective exercise. It's one of the last things I had to do to get to full, consistent profitability. When I was at a phase where I was taking brilliant trades but messing them up due to bad habits, this is what got rid of those bad habits for me and pushed me over the line to success. Rationality is a demon you must destroy from the inside. And this is the biggest step that you will ever take towards doing that. So don't just brush this off as another YouTube video. Take this in as an actionable plan to improving your performance via doing the tasks that I've given you today. I'd love to hear from you on your progress and your process of following out this journal routine. So if you want to shoot me a message on Telegram or an email, hit the links in the description and you can contact me from there. Thank you for watching another lesson, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.